Okay, hey guys. So this is Richard here, and I'm gonna do the unboxing of the Shapeoko2. And thanks to all you guys who donated to my campaign and helped me to get this. And I did already open this box because there were a few extra things that I had ordered. I just wanted to see if they were in there. But it turned out to be a lot of the extra cool stuff I figured I'd totally unpack once I got you guys on here. So let's start with an extra thing. I ordered some material to cut this purple mirrored acrylic. So that'll be what I'll hopefully do my first actual cut on. Put this over to the side. And we've got a parts list here of what's in this box. Put that over there. And let's start with this guy. This is my new quiet spindle. So I did go ahead and get the Deluxe kit, which comes with this spindle. I hear is pretty nice. And this looks like these are some clamps that are used to kind of put the board. Now, a few things are still on back order. They told me they're going to send it to me here pretty soon. Let's see. This looks like the emergency stop button. And I don't know what that is. I'm sure we'll find out here in a second. Looks like a fan and a couple of tools and some bolts. It looks like I wasn't too sure what tools it comes with, but I'm told it comes with everything. Got a sanding pad. Looks like a bunch of heat shrink there and some wire sheathing. Power cord. I take it that's probably for the power supply. The spindles that you get with an extra power supply. And looks like, oh yes, a nice little cable protector there. And this, I'm assuming, is the power supply. Yeah, it looks like it is. For the spindle. And looks like we have our speed regulator. So with the Deluxe kit, you get the one of the spindles plus the speed, the power supply, and the speed controller. So it basically replaces the rotary tool that they typically have in there to start off with. So that is all that's in the first bag, which is pretty much most of the Deluxe kit, I believe. So let's open up some of these things. Take a look. Power supply. Just kind of looks like a general power supply. Anyone who's built a computer, probably pretty much the same thing. Nothing too special there. Look at the speed controller. So now we're getting to some interesting stuff. looks like we got our adjustment knob for the speed, but I'm told you can actually control the speed through the microcontroller as well. So I guess we'll see if the software can handle controlling that speed. Looks like some pretty hardcore components on there. Actually, let's put this guy in the box there for now. Let's go ahead and crack open this speed controller, or the spindle here. Seems to be very well packaged. Also this inflatable wrap stuff. I don't want to cut my shiny finish on this spindle here. Alright. And there we go. Nice spindle with a nice little tool holder there. Emergency stop button, and I'm sure that's going to come in real handy at some point. Let's see. Twist it to come up. Alright. Extra little thin one. Take it, that's probably going to go with our speed controller. It looks like that's going to generate a lot of heat. Power cord, probably for a power supply. Let's see what this is. Wow, these are couple of extra tool bits that I ordered. So it comes with a couple of carbide bits, but I got a couple of extra ones that are the very tiny ones, so I can get really small cuts. So, looks like one of my cameras cut out. I don't know if you can see that. Tiny little bit. My other cam. These are both just the same bits, so I'm just going to put them both in the same bag. Bag goodies. There are some washers that told will come in handy. Flat washers. Looks like these are the ends of the drag chain here. Got my starting end mills and bits, a couple of hex screws, or not hex screws, but looks like some machine screws, some hex nuts, bolts, Oh, it looks like there's a little knob to turn adjustments that'll go on one of the stepper motors. Have a bracket there. A couple of tools. I believe this is actually the tools to undo the head of my tool bit. Wrenches, stuff that's not too interesting, so we're gonna cut out and go to the big box. Alright everybody, we're back and it looks like I have to switch to my webcam because the big camera doesn't like doing long recordings. So this is a very big box, as you can see. Won't even fit all over the camera, but this is the one that should have all the really interesting stuff in it. So let's go ahead and open it up. Very well taped shut, just like the last one, though I haven't opened this one yet. Looks like we got more cut here. Bunch of paperwork here. Put that to the side. I actually want to move this whole box over to the side so you guys can see what I'm pulling out of it. Wow, lots of stuff here. Okay. So, looks like we have a bag full of goodies here. I think this is the tool kit. Actually kind of a nice little tool bag. Ah, safety goggles. That's a good thing. Got some zip ties. Bunch of Allen wrenches. And some Loctite, which I'm told you probably don't want to use this right off the bat. It looks like we got extra little bit there. Looks like I'm going to say probably an end mill. And oh, there's the tap and die, which is the one tool I wasn't too sure it was going to come with, but looks like it does. Got a X-Acto blade, not too sure what that's for, and a little screwdriver. Looks like that's it for that, so let's put all that stuff back there for now. Put that to the side. We got the rotary tool that they include with the basic kit. Basically just like a generic kind of Dremel knockoff. I actually have two Dremels, but yeah, I'll just have to throw that one in the regular toolbox. And oh wow, a lot of nice little bits though. Come in handy probably somewhere else, but I have a really good spindle for this kit. Looks like heat shrink, and that looks like some, oh no, okay, so this has got the one of the belts. So it's got the belts and some cable wrap and some heat shrink there. Right. What do we got here? Looks like we've got some wire. I'm sure we'll figure out what that's going to be for. Got a USB cable here. And another power cord. I'm gonna say maybe that's for the Arduino or the motor driver board. Speaking of which, alright, we have an Arduino Uno, which I'm told comes pre-programmed with what I need in order to get it going, so hopefully we won't have to do anything with that other than plug it in. And this is our G shield, so this is what's going to control all of our stepper motors. Packing material. Whoa, and a huge bag of stuff there. Let's actually put that to the side because that's a lot of stuff. And I believe these are probably going to be our stepper motors. Yes, there we go. All of our stepper motors. This will be the first time I've ever actually worked with stepper motors. So, should be a really fun build. This is another power supply. This one is going to be probably for the Arduino and the G shield. Up there. Packing supplies. That looks like this is the railing that they got, the extruded rails. So this is what the stepper motors will be traveling over. Nice rigid aluminum extruded rails. Looks like there's some more extrusions. So these would be the cross members maybe. Black extruded bars. rails. We've got our 2 planks, which is basically our sacrificial board. Machining on top of. And let's go ahead and put this to the side. Let's have a look what's inside this really big bag here. Gigantic Ziploc bag here. A lot of stuff. Alright, so we got some screws and some flat washers, a couple of boards for wiring stuff in. I think our wheels, our V-wheels that we'll make the casters out of, and a couple of smooth sliding wheels. So these are all what's going to go over those extruded rails. Have a bunch of our bearings to help those wheels glide real smoothly. And these, I believe, are the spacers. Yeah, so that'll go with the wheels too. Looks like we have a coupler here, so this is Z-axis coupler. A couple more screws, like the nylon spacers. I believe this is what this is the spindle mount. Got some aluminum spacers. Bigger aluminum spacers. There's some tiny belt tooth pulleys. There. It's like a motor plate, so that's going to help us mount that rotary tool. Let's see. Nut. Don't know what that is. Oh, and this looks like it's the threaded post for the Z-axis. I'll be willing to bet. Some more screws. We've got some flat washers, so that helps us put those rails together. More screws. More nylon spacers. Looks like a washer. Disc. Oh, it's a spring disc, so this keeps tension on stuff. Let me screw it down. Looks like a Z-axis shim. Bunch of nuts. Lots of screws. Lots of flat washers, more screws and flat washers, even more screws. Looks like this is going to be probably the spindle mounting plate, and how the end plates. Big flange bearing there. A bunch more nuts, eccentric nuts. These are very eccentric. Oh, that's kind of weird. They're kind of offset there. I don't know if you can see them. I wonder what that's for. Sure, we'll find out. Let's see. Z-axis rails. This is probably just another smaller version of that same extruded rails. Looks like these are some good steel motor mounting plates, and that's some pretty serious steel there. And looks like that is it. That's all that came in the box. Like I said, there's 2 or 3 more things. They said they were out of stock that they're going to send here pretty soon. But it doesn't look like it's anything that I can't get started on this build without. So I guess I will start on that here in the next couple of days. I probably won't do a video of the entire thing, but I'll get one of my cameras up and going and do a time lapse. And if I run into anything interesting, I'll videotape it and try and put up a little video or a time lapse after I'm done with whatever it is I build for the day. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and thanks for your support and helping me get this. We'll see y'all later.